right, man. So, again, what's going on, JJ? How you doing?
Man.
Long time no see.
Yeah. It's good to see you, man. It's great to see you. And a lot has changed.
Man, could you care to elaborate a little bit?
Well, yeah, I do care to elaborate. That's why I'm here. But then, it's just so ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous because when I left for a while, and I went back home to New Mexico to my roots, and what I seen there was real treacherous, real bad. I lost a lot of people, and the streets are even worse. It's really the Wild West out there. Neighbors are shooting neighbors, cops are killing civilians, civilians are killing cops, and it's not good. It's really not good. And I don't know. I feel hurt by all that because like, aren't we supposed to be adults?
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to be a community? And I don't know. It seems like nobody can be trusted nowadays.
Yeah. That's the sentiment I get, and I can only imagine what it's like being out there in New Mexico, with it being a little worse, you know, or a lot worse.
It's a lot worse. It's a lot worse.
You know, everybody has a gun out there.
It's an open carry state. Yep.
Oh yeah. So kind of like here, you know, anytime someone, you know, wants to have an argument or pump their chest out a little bit, the first thing they do is pull the gun, man.
Yes. Yep.
I think that's you know, a sucker way of doing things.
That's a cowardice thing to do because you if you're a grown man, then you're able to talk things out and work things out and come to a compromise, just as we all do, because life and everything in the system cuts us short.
Man, it's too precious.
Way too precious. And
this is too precious.
I lost my grandma, and that shook me to my core. That really was a huge left hook, and I got dazzled, and I'm still razzled, for real.
Yeah.
And I'm recovering, but then I'm never gonna be the same, and I know that it's for the better, though. It's for the better because now I don't have to worry about my grandma no more. My grandma's watching me, and it makes me come to a higher standard.
Man, that's amazing, man. That was one of the first ways that I heard it being put like that before, man. So when you left here, didn't you get clean and everything?
Yes, I did. I totally got clean. I got clean 4 days before I left because I knew I was going to be a pallbearer for my grandma, and I did not want to disrespect her being high and whatnot, and I wanted to be 100% me and in the moment, and really feel what I was feeling, because there is no way to get past grieving. Grieving is hard for anybody and everybody, and I'm sorry for everybody that has lost people, because I truly understand what it means to lose somebody close to me now. And home is never going to be home no more, and I gotta make it all mean something, because I gotta make sure my grandma would be proud to know that things are falling on good hands, and the mantle is being carried on. And the family will stick together, and we'll have Christmas this year at my auntie's house, and everybody will be there.
All right,
I'm gonna make sure of it.
Man, that's amazing, man. You know, especially being at the helm of the, you know, you being the one that's, you know, making sure that everyone's gonna be there. Man, that's a heavy job, man, and it takes somebody like you to do it, man. You know,
I didn't see myself worthy to take the mantle. You know what I mean? I didn't think I was able to do it, but it just came all naturally. It really came naturally because of how much I care and how much I've grown as a man, to where I'm not gonna hold my peace, and things need to be said at the moment. It needs to be said because it's only gonna get worse. And we don't need no more misunderstandings or misclassifications or anything, and we all need to be on the same table, because it's so, we can't trust nobody. We can't even trust ourselves. Like, it's
true,
crazy. And
that is
like it's coming down so hard to where I noticed that they got a camera right behind me, a police camera. They didn't have that here before.
Yeah, they just put it up. And since you said something about it, I gotta know, how do you feel about it? And What do you think? I mean, what's?
It's a real invasion of privacy, really, because they're watching all the time, 24/7. They're watching right now.
Oh yeah.
And I just feel really disrespected because it didn't seem to matter a year ago, and I was just somebody in the way. Now I'm somebody to throw in jail. And I just got here after not even 2 days. I got thrown in jail.
What'd you get put away for, if you don't mind me asking?
Trespassing, but it's because I had a warrant for trespassing, and that's why I'm out, because they couldn't hold me. They couldn't hold me.
Yeah, never.
They want me to do
classes and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I will do them. I will do them to not only prove myself and them wrong. It's just that I'm on a different path now. I can totally do it. I really feel it, because I'm on to greener pastures, and this is my year, man. I really feel like this is my year, and I'm gonna say my piece. And that camera does not need to be there, because it has never gotten bad here. Nobody smokes here in front of women or children or anything. We come here to eat, and when we leave, I make sure everything's thrown away. And a lot of people have been picking up on that when I left, because when I left, I was the first one here and the last one to leave. You can pick up all the trash.
I used to see you pick up and clean and do all the right things that you should do, so that this can keep happening. And so
I like coming here. I really like coming here.
The feed can keep going on and on and on.
Yep, and a lot of people depend on this. A lot of people come here to eat, and I respect a lot of those people, and I believe that is not okay. It's because they're respectful people, and we're not animals. We do not have to be watched 24/7 all the time.
Very
like
true.
white on rice. Because I don't need to prove myself worthy, because I already am worthy. They're the ones saying I'm bad, I'm wrong, I'm this, I'm that, just because they don't want to understand.
Yeah, that's awful. I got a question for you, JJ. Not to cut you off, man.
You're good.
Okay, I've been constantly hearing about this thing called Midnight Productions. Could you elaborate on that without getting yourself in trouble or getting anyone in trouble? What is that? And are there people driving around snatching homeless people and putting them in snuff films? Is this just a mystery, or is this real?
This is the realest thing you've ever heard, man. It's been going on for a long time.
I heard,
and it's only now coming to light, because they're getting rid of us so much, and they have to keep eye on us for so much that they're really seeing what we have to deal with.
Yeah.
And a lot of it goes under the table, because how are we going to go to the police when the police is out to get us? And they're going to help. If we're injured or anything, they'll just give us water, and they never give us aspirin.
Yeah.
And they tell us we're going to be all right. We're not dying, and you're going to be fine. It's not a way to live. I mean, they do offer services, but if those services are provided, and if you qualify for those services.
Yeah.
And a lot of us don't qualify because of what we do and how we live our lives by using and trying to get rid of our pain that so many people have put on us.
Isn't that awful?
Yes,
I think it's awful, man. Who can come out here and snatch a homeless person? That is just sad, to say the least, man.
Now, like I said, nobody can be trusted, and it's your everyday normal person. You know what I mean? It will go under the radar. I bet you they will never find this person, because this person can always change up his act, switch up his routine, and whatnot, and be ahead of, and because he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
These people have been doing it for a long time, for real. Because I have lost a few people. They have found people in dumpsters and beaten up, and just because we're there, just because a few young kids think they need to prove something and get riled up and be like, I'm tired of seeing this riffraff here, and let me go boost him up real quick. Let me go. Let me see if he's gonna buck, and make something of them.
This is awful,
And
man.
they're playing with our lives. They don't really care because we're just already.
To them, you're just nobody. It's
already
like
we're homeless. Already we're stigmatized and categorized and criminalized now.
Yeah, it's like Jedi mind tricks. I mean, this is awful, man.
No, this is beyond awful. This is wartime, really.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
like everybody has to be on guard. We all have to stick a little more closer together because we look out for each other because nobody else will look out for us. And
true.
I do my part. I really do my part. And
I know you do, man. I see you.
You're
an amazing person, man, and I'm so happy that I got a chance to meet you and be a part of your life, man, and your destiny, man.
Right back at you.
Man, and you know, I didn't want to keep you too long. I just had to ask you about these things, man, and how you feel about them, and you know, and another thing, how do you feel about the urban camping law? It just passed about a month and a half ago.
That means if you set up anywhere to feel comfortable, like a rug or a shade, that's urban camping.
Urban camping. How do you feel about it?
Criminalized. That is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Isn't it?
How are we gonna be anywhere now? Because we're trespassing from every property and everywhere, and that's the whole city.
Yeah.
And we got lucky with the park. We get to chill in some certain spots and maneuver a little bit, but then now they're tightening the noose and making it more difficult to be out here, and we're not doing nothing. We're really, a lot of us stick to ourselves because it's so dangerous, and I feel like that camera's invasion of privacy. I know it's for everybody's safety, but believe me, we're safe. We're safe. I don't carry no gun. I don't need to. But a lot of
you guys govern each other, so you don't need no camera governing.
Nope. Yes, that is true. And a lot of us, seniors and people that still got our head on our shoulders, and we make sure that it still stays that way because this serves a lot of lives, and it helps a lot of people, and it feeds a lot of mouths, and it's good. It's really good. It's really healthy for everybody to come together and to see how tight the ship can be, and check in with each other, and make sure you doing all right. You doing real good, man. I seen you blowing up. I've been watching, and
thank you, man.
I've been starting my own thing a little bit. And I reference you in one of my first videos. Man,
reference me in all of them. Please, bro, do your thing, bro. I know you can get big. I know you are.
It's all in due time. I'm just taking it slow and steady, slow motion, so that way I'm letting the universe come to me, and I'm not running around and seeming like I'm going in circles.
Because there it is, man. I want to thank you so much, JJ, for this little brief update, man.
No problem.
You're an amazing person. I didn't want to keep you too long. You know, I know you got stuff to do, but you know, you're an amazing soul, man.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing, man, and just stay focused, man. Don't get sidetracked by all the bullshit, man. Keep doing you. I know it's hard.
It's definitely hard.
It's easier said than done. But just try your best, you know. As long as you're giving it your best and you're trying, you know, you can't always get it right.
I believe I'm the only one that can come at it head on because of how level-headed I am, and how calm and how threatening this needs to be. Because we're not threatening nobody. We don't harm nobody, and we stick to ourselves, but we're still getting harmed, and we're still getting pushed around, and we're being labeled and whatnot. But I'm trying to change it all around and be positive, and I appreciate everything you say about me, man. All the positivity, man.
That's real,
and I feel it, but all in due time, man, and we'll get there. I know we will, man. For sure. Man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing the whole thing, giving myself to speak for a lot of people, because all I do is speak for the people, live for the people, help the people.
All right, man. Thank you so much, man. Until next time.
Yeah, right.
Have a good one, my man.
You too, man. You too.
All right.
I hope.